What's up, everyone? Let's make this very simple and easy. And I want you to follow this particular strategy. Every time you get a box, expect an exit, either to the upside or to the downside. Okay, let's go. Insert, shapes, rectangle. Take it. You see where price has been going sideways. Let's block it in. Double click on the corner of this rectangle. Right click, rectangle properties. Let's make this blue. Okay. Where did price go? Where did it break? Exactly, to the upside, right? That tells you what? We are in an uptrend. Do you see another sideways movement? Okay, let's get it. Insert, shapes, rectangle. Let's block it in. Did price break out? To which side? The upside or the downside? Okay, let's get it. Shapes, rectangle. You see the sideways motion, right? That's what we're looking for, because you know you're going to get it either way. And we are still in a what? Uptrend, right? You can help yourself out by coming up here, grabbing your trend line. You got 2 wicks already right here. Let's take it to the upside. You have 2 more wicks. 3. Let's go, let's go. Okay, let's continue. Insert, shapes, rectangle. Do you see sideways movement? Yeah, let's block it in. Do we break out? To the upside or to the downside? All right, let's go. Insert, shapes, rectangle. We got sideways movement. Alrighty, so we have reached a peak. Why? Because we have rejection here. All right, so when you have rejection, let's pay attention to this. We're making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher high. Okay, price should not be surpassing this, right? Because this was the high. This is your rejection. Let's mark this off. This is rejection. This is our supply zone. Why is it supply? Because you have all of this rejection and it tanked from here. So let's left click, double click, and now right click. Rectangle properties. And what do we do at the top? We sell, right? So we're going to make this red. And we're going to put supply. If you click on it, you see supply. If you need to see the word, you come here to the little alphabet. You can put it on number 20, yellow if you want, or you can change the color here. But we're going to keep it where it is, and we're going to put supply. Okay, now let's pay attention, because we were making higher highs and higher lows, right? And we did not, like this did not come underneath this. This one did not come underneath this one. This one did not come underneath this. And this did not come underneath here. So what does that tell you about this? Nothing should be coming underneath here, right? But did it? So let's box it in. Double click to box all of that in. And did we make another higher high? No. Why? Because we're at supply and we are tanking, right? If you want to see the rest of this part, you are supposed to come up here and select this shift in button right here. See? So you can see. If you want to, okay? You keeping up with me? Okay, so let's go. Insert, shapes, rectangle. Let's box this in. And what happened? We tanked, right? We went to the downside. So this gets interesting because here we're making lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower high. Are we making a lower low? Not yet. So when the market looks like this, how about you do this? Double click the ends. Let's just change this color of this rectangle to a warning sign. And I will put warning range. Okay? Let's keep trading simple, guys. Let's keep it simple so you guys can get it. Okay? Did price come underneath here? Did it come above here? No. So let's look at the other one. Half sideways, this little bit. Let's see what happens here. We know we're in a downtrend, right? Because we've already, here, let me show you. Come up here, get your trend line. We're not trading foolishness. Okay, so in order for this to continue to be, if this was going to continue to be an uptrend, this is what needs to happen. First, come in here, get your insert, shapes, rectangle. Okay, what is this considered? A false breakout, right? And what else is this? You guys know this pattern here? You can either use the 3 or you can use the 2. If you use the 3, it will be considered an evening engulfing pattern. If you use the 2, it will be a bearish engulfing pattern. So let's just go with the bearish. Let's change the color to turquoise or aqua. And we will put BE for bearish engulfing. Okay, in case you come and touch it, you'll see the BE right there. Okay. Alrighty, so here we go. Let's get our trend line up. Looks like we're closing. I'm not gonna fool with the noise. Okay, so remember this, right? This was your high. Did we come above this high? No, we did not. So that told you that you were still in a sale, even though you have this foolishness. Do not be alarmed by the foolishness. This is just noise. All of this is noise right now. You make sure you draw these rectangles so that you can know wherever price comes out of it. Don't be alarmed by the trickery when you know you are in a downtrend. Unless this level right here was broken and continued to the upside, then it is still considered a downtrend. If this level of resistance was broken, then it would be support and it would have continued to the upside. Since it did not do that and it gave you this engulfing pattern, we are now heading back to the downside. Okay, you would have made big money. This is a lot of money actually coming out of here, but let's continue. And you have to remember this is EU, so this is a different this is different from what I usually trade. So the patterns are different. And yeah, you just want to box in the foolishness. And I'm going to change this back to yellow. Okay, so now you see this false breakout? It's another false breakout. Don't worry yourself with this because you know you're in a downtrend. But if you know what you're doing, this will be a perfect entry for you. Okay, because you will know that, okay, after all of the foolery, I can enter. Yes, you would have gotten this long candle on a 1 hour chart, but you would have waited for that next candle and look what happened. Again, you're still underneath here. That's very important to pay attention to. And then, so we're heading off into the next day. And this is where your patience come in, because you have to, some days you will be able to trade and other days you will not. You will have to find out how you're going to be patient and wait. You see this rejection here? This is rejection. Rejection shows that price was no longer allowed to go further than this here. See, this is underneath here, right? Okay, so we're still waiting. And this is, again, where your patience come in at, because if you're not scalping this, then you are not trading it because it's sideways and you are only moving when the markets are moving, which means price needs to be trending. So let's go back. We're looking for the box. Let's box it in. Just this little area here. Okay, let's make it red because you see you have your pattern here inside of this box. You already have your engulfing. So let's make this rectangle red. And did we take off to the upside? No, we took off to the downside. So and also keep in mind, even though you have the little movements, this is still lower than this. Okay, even though it's all jagged and not making a lot of sense. Look at all of that money. Okay, let's get our insert shape rectangle. This is foolishness, so we're gonna make this yellow. You can make your foolishness line whatever color you want, or box, shall I say. Okay, price came out of the box, but did it come up here? No, it did not pass any of this. Did you get your pattern here? Yes, you see the engulfing here? The bear is engulfing the bull. Come up here, get your insert, shape, rectangle. Let's show where this, okay, let's double click and make that blue just to show you that this is your pattern that you're looking for. Change that aqua. Okay, let's scroll over some more. That's it. This right here, when you see these arrows on the side, you can scrunch this a little bit to see what's on the bottom. Let's move this over. This is not going to allow me to move it. Okay, fine, fine, fine. But nevertheless, here you are. Okay, I'm going to keep it as simple as that. So let's recap here. You are making, since you're going high, you're making higher highs and higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high. You have come to a supply zone, and now what has taken place here, you got a huge, let's just draw it out. Okay, your double top. Okay, you also have another double top right here. Once you train your eyes to see this, it's going to be easy for you. Don't beat yourself up if you're not understanding this right now. Trust me, you will get it. So you not only have a double top here, you also have a double top here, and it tanked. The neckline has been broken, and you're tanking, okay? And you're tanking. So just be mindful to put the little box in price, which way is it going? Okay, this is how you know that price has completely reversed. You've hit your supply zone already. Price came out, it did not go but above the supply zone. Instead, it gave you your lower high. Okay, you're surpassing this now. See that? You're surpassing this. And then it continued. It gave you another lower, since you're going low. This is your lower high, lower low. This is foolishness because it's going sideways and it's not giving you a trend right away. Nevertheless, this did not break above this. Okay, this was a false breakout. And then which way did it come? You see these wicks showing you that there's rejection. Wicks are rejection. And it came out of this box. And to the downside, it gave you more noise. Nevertheless, pay attention to these wicks. Sideways, and then you created your small box and you're on to the downside, up, still in a downtrend. You got your pattern, your engulfing pattern, and that's it. Keep trading really simple and make it make sense for you. Okay, if there's any other video you would like to see or for me to explain, please leave it in the chat. I don't have all the chats open whereas you can leave a message, but this particular video I will leave it open in case you would like to see another one. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and God bless you in your trading.